Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. In the last episode, we did a couple missions for the Knights Guild, and we actually kind of ran out for missions for them to do right now. I'm assuming next month more will open up. So we went on ahead and we tried to join the Thieves Guild, and I tried to break into a store without using an open spell, and that didn't really work well because my lockpicking is, a big old strong, now 12%, so I've went up 1% since I tried last time. I'll eventually work on that, and we'll eventually join the Thieves Guild. But instead, we decided to go and kill 3 innocent civilians, or citizens, and get contacted by the Dark Brotherhood. And we did that, and we joined the Dark Brotherhood, and we've been doing missions for them. And we did about... we did an acceptance test quest, basically, where we had to go poison somebody. And then we did 3 actual quests for them that were, like, from this guy. But there are still 2 that are left. One is called a Renegade Mage, and one is called the Watch Captain. The Watch Captain I don't have listed down from the UESP, so I'm thinking it might be a quest from a mod, possibly Roleplay and Realism, because I think that's what the one from the Fighters Guild was. But before we do that, let's do Renegade Mage. We have the Mages Guild for a client again. Seems that one of their boys has been sniffing too much bat gut and has gone off on a rampage. Sound interesting, apprentice? Yes. Good. Now this mage, the name is Dunastir Yomton, has absconded with a number of magic thingies. But the Mages Guild doesn't mind if you take whatever he has stolen. They just want him dead, and you've only got 8 days to bring in the accounting. You'll find him cowering down in a nasty place called the Dungeon of Tristane. Get back here with the world. Minus 1 rogue mage in 8 days. Mafala, steady your arm, apprentice. Alright. Let's go on ahead and leave. Come on. Okay, I thought this little tiny wagon was my wagon, and it wasn't getting hitched. Trist. Yep, there we go. Take a day, travel. So this is, I believe, episode 27. And I want to give you guys, I guess, my kind of... I don't want to use ideology, but I guess my focus, maybe is a better word, of what I'm attempting to do for the next, basically, plan out of this series. Let's leave you out here, Fortune, because I'm going to be honest, if I leave you up there, this is going to get glitched, and you're going to, disappear. I do have a locator on me, which is great, so we can actually... What else do I have on me? Anything of... Oh, yeah, I'm super weighed down. Hold on. Wait, I can... No, they should be able to activate or access this even from in here. Yes, okay. We'll drop all this stuff off so we can, get a nice, clean, fresh start. You always like that when entering a dungeon for the first time. And drop off 11,000 gold as well, if you don't mind. Thank you. I'll keep 27 on me. We'll cast Recall, Anchor, we'll rest. Perfect. Save here at Tristan's start. And we can begin. And of course, you know me. I always like a good lever. Okay, so anyway, this is episode number 20... Okay, let's not go that way to start. What's this way? Let's additionally not go that way to start. We're gonna go this way. And then we'll... Oh, okay, so... one thing is, a lot of what I've been facing as of late has been, liches, both regular liches and ancient liches, and I think that's honestly because I am so, no, wrong, but I'm so high level. I'm level 24. I think the max level you can get in this game is, if you plan correctly and you actually, like, intentionally do it, you can get, like, 32. I have no idea if I even have a character built to even get that high level, and I'm not even attempting it, but, by me doing a lot of, guild quests and all that, I'm, now level 24, so I'm just facing a lot of liches and ancient liches, and is there any hidden rooms in here before I go down? No, okay. Okay, that's a long way down. This is less long, so let me levitate down this way, because I'd prefer it. And there are enemies nearby. I think I hear Atronox. Well, maybe not. I also see. Okay, please don't shoot me. I will levitate myself over there eventually to get you. And we take you and nothing else. Oh, hello. And I'll come up there and get you. Anyway, so this is episode 27, and I guess I want to kind of give a brief rundown of what I'm attempting for the rest of this series, which is we still have to finish the Knights Guild, we still have to finish the Dark Brotherhood. We've not started the Thieves Guild, we've not started the Temple Guild, and the only other thing, well, that's not the only other thing, we have the main quest, and then I was made aware of this, by a friend, that there's actually Daedric quests in this game, but you need to go and do Daedric summoning on specific days, and if you do Daedric summoning on specific days, you'll open up, you know, quest lines for Daedric princes. Let's try to, is not unlocked, so now we can cast open. Perfect. Rest a little bit. So we got a fair amount of stuff still to do, but my, I guess my plan is since this is episode 27, I would like to get both the Knights Guild and the Dark Brotherhood done with by episode 30. Now, for me to do that, there are, I believe, 9, as of right now, 9 quests for the Dark Brotherhood and 9 quests for the Knights Guild. So that's 18, and then possibly additionally more for things such as... Did I loop around? I looped around. How did I miss that entire hallway? Okay, I'm just insane. So we drop down there, correct? And then there's nothing, I mean, there's a trap door, but we can't activate it quite yet. Okay, so let's go back this way. And go here. If there's more ways down, so before we go down a door, let's go down this way. Anyway, so I'm going to try and get both the Knights Guild and the Dark Brotherhood done by episode 30. So, you know, that'll leave us, what, 27, 28, 29, that's roughly 4 more episodes of this quest. The next quest line or quest guilds I'm looking to do after that, so starting with episode probably 31, would be, take that, is this lead us to where, that is not the original drop, okay. I was wondering if that was the original drop. So that leaves about, I would say, episodes 31, and I'm going to try and get to it done by 35-ish. I would like to be done with the Temple Guilds and the Thieves Guild. And that means after episode 35, we would do probably a combination at that point of Daedric quests, and then we can go, let's go into the water. Granted, there's very little chance that any of this stuff's ever in the water. I think one quest we had, you know, the target we were looking for be in the water, and that was the one where we had to find like some kind of tiger and hit it, like activate a bell or something for a fighter's guild. We can check. Ooh, this actually looks promising though. Okay, goodbye, Wraith. Thank you. I do think that this was promising. What in the world is this? Oh, it's just something that's stuck in the wall. Okay. What's up here? Possibly nothing, but we'll come back and address it in a minute. And so yeah, that'll leave us, I think, about, I say, episode 36 to, you know, the rest of however long the rest of the, it takes to get the main quest and then the Daedra quests done. Oh, it's this type of room. Okay, what are you? Okay, it's just burglars and stuff like that, so I don't really get intimidated too darn much by, you know, these guys, so I'll just stay in here and fight them. Okay. By you. That is... Okay, all of these are now locked, so... Pick... Oh, okay, well, hold on. Okay, so they're gonna open it. Okay, I was trying to pick locks, trying to get my lock picking back up. or not back up, but just up in general, because I've been kind of stupid the entire series, thinking that I was on the lockpick screen when I wasn't. Okay. All the doors are open now, except the levels. Is that 16? Did that say 16? That did say 16. Okay. Okay, now we can get you two down. Perfect. Thank you. You down. Perfect. Nothing in here, but there is something in this place. What is it? Just loot. I really would like an armor upgrade. Like, I know I'm asking a lot, because at that point the only thing I would need is Daedric stuff, but, you know, Daedric would be nice. Anything else? Oh, there is a little thing this way, so let's go. Oh! I've never, you know, we've been playing now this episode 26, no, 27? Yeah, 27. This is the first time I've seen this room. Take all this stuff. And is there a secret room in there? Nope. So we get to levitate our way back up. And hopefully we're going in the right direction. I do need to remember I do have a locator device, which is always a good thing. That is one thing I can say is if you've never played Daggerfall or Daggerfall Unity, one of the mods I truly recommend, Archaeologist Guild. It's great. Now, it is... Hello. It is, for me, I think, glitched, so I can't continue with it, because I'm not ranking up in, you know, that guild anymore, which is unfortunate, but what you're gonna do. But the fact that it has, you know, these locator devices in them, and that is your, basically, reward for, you know, being a part of the guild, it makes this section of the game so much easier. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, really? You're gonna paralyze me in the midair? Okay. Goodbye to you. I didn't actually want that. Thank you, though. But there's still enemies nearby. We'll go this way first. Go in this door. Because I do want to try and get away enough to where I can take a nap, and I'm still not being allotted that opportunity. Do we have enough of this explorer to activate? No, not quite. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go down here and kill this burglar, if you don't mind, first. Thank you. Now can I... There's still enemy... Oh, it's you. Can I rest now? I can rest now. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You guys are kind of You guys have kind of seen this dungeon, kind of. Everything over there explored? Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to make a cut here, and I will be back when some form of progress has been made. Okay. The one thing I don't like really about this is we have a really hard time determining what enemy you're fighting is what you're supposed to be after. So Dinister Yomton's light is snuffed out. The Brotherhood and the Mages Guild will be pleased. Okay, well, I didn't even know technically we were fighting them, so the 500 gold. Take this, all this stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I mean, those ingredients are for potion making. I just have never really done anything with it in this game. And they have nothing interesting on them, so let's go on ahead and recall, get out of here. Fortune, where you at, girl? There you are. Alright, let's head on back to our old, well, now our new old faithful Aldingwall that I came in from the south, so I will be back when we are at the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, we're here at the Dark Brotherhood, and in this quest. So you put the spark out of that spark caster facet. Mafala is pleased. I apologize, there's a fly trying to mess with me. Mafala is pleased with you, you and her children. And so we can mark a Renegade Mage as complete. Done. Now, the one that does not have a I don't have listed from the wiki, UASP wiki, so this might be a mod. The Dark Brotherhood cries for vengeance facet. The Aldingwall watch captain had been warned not to influence our brother's verdict. He's hard-headed, or they were executed yesterday. I want you to avenge our fallen apprentice. Splendid, Vassip, splendid indeed. First, Theodaster Whitcroft, the watch captain, must not be killed. That would be pointless, but fear not, someone will die in the end. The watch captain's wife, his lovely partner, is called Winona Kingford, and she will die to her husband's incompetence. First, you will give him this letter written by her, asking him to meet you at the north walls in 2 hours. Then you will kill his love and bring the corpse to the rendezvous, along with this other letter from us. I recommend you not wait for the captain. We want this done today. We'll be watching, apprentice. I'm going to call this Scare Start. I always like to read stuff. So let's see. Theodaster Whitcroft, we warned you. You killed one of ours, we killed one of yours. We hope you learned your lesson and wish you the saddest of funerals. We'll be there. And then, my love, I hope the courier found you quickly. Please come find me 2 hours from now in one of the rooms where you patrol the walls. Bring a bottle of wine, a good cheese, and make sure to lock the door behind you. I lust for you. Winona Kingcroft. Okay, so what is the first step we need to take? I have been tasked by the Dark Brotherhood of Aldingwall to avenge one of our blah blah blah. I must deliver a letter to the watch captain Theodaster Whitcroft to organize a rendezvous within 2 hours with his wife. At a specific building. Okay, so I need to go find him. That is... I don't think I could talk to you. I think you're just a regular... Yeah, I can't talk to you. So let me go and try around. There's nobody here. You do... Okay. Do you know where this person is? I cut someone there yesterday. It's southwest of here, I think. Okay. Southwest. Hello. What do you do? I can't offer my... Okay. What about, you know, yeah, like a knife in your gut. Okay, well, I'm just trying to find out where this person is. You know where specific... that's not where I wanted. Southwest. Southwest. Okay, nobody's going to point it out, like, specific. I don't think they even have the ability to point it out specifically once I'm in a building, I think, so. Here's what I'm going to do. I will make a cut, and I will be back when we are delivering the intimidating letter. Alright, I'm back. They said that this person is the toad in the right here, basically, and they put it on my map. It took a while. I actually had to rest, and I was like, I'm really hoping that they mean when they say 2 hours, 2 hours upon me delivering the letter, not 2 hours of me, you know, getting the quest. So I took the chance and rested, or loitered, really, and it thankfully hasn't gotten rid of anything. Who specifically is it? Theodaster. Yeah, you. Here you go. Theodaster Whitcroft takes letter and stays silent. Wonderful. Now I gotta find his wife. You're the one who was shipwrecked? Yes? I thought so. That storm that destroyed your boat was no natural winter squall. But I guess you suspect as much. I will gladly tell you what I know about it if you find a particular rare scroll for me. This is not the type of job I could give to the Fighters Guild, for the scroll is protected by some powerful Daedra spirits and has the power to summon creatures from beyond the plane of oblivion. Go to the Citadel of Gira for a past, I'll tell you what I know about the Tempest that nearly destroyed you. I'm not normally going to do these types of quests, but that is interesting enough because he has intrigued me upon the idea of something that has happened. So we will be doing that hopefully here in a little bit. But I also noticed that it... Oh no, it's up at the top. Okay. So now we're looking for his wife. So this person. Okay, do you know where this person is? Northeast. So now I get to go and travel northeast. So I will be back once we have found his wife. Alright, and they said it's at this residence is where she's at, so our job is to go in, I believe dispatch her, of her. Make sure. To organize a rendezvous within 2 hours of his wife at a specific building and city walls. In the meantime, I am to assassinate the captain's wife, Winona Kingford, and drop her corpse along with a message from the Brotherhood to the meeting. I have been advised not to wait for the captains to arrive. The correct door to the wall should be north of where I'm currently standing. I wonder, is that going to change? Because in the text line down there saying where the area that I need to be at is north, south, east, west, all that stuff. Because otherwise, I might into some trouble. But as of right now, let's go in. I clicked through that. I apologize profusely. Is it you? Winona Kingford's back is to you. She appears to be busy knitting from the wool of a cloth. In a flash, you strike her. She falls to the ground, her life quickly vanishing from her body. You wrap Winona Kingford's body in a nearby blanket and lift it up. Running around the streets with such a load may attract attention. Time is of the essence. Oh my god, am I over encumbered? Oh, yeah, mainly because this is a 200-pound body. Okay. And where's it at? Northeast. Oh, so it does change. So northeast of where I'm standing. Okay. And it's someplace in the wall. Northeast. Okay. North now. Okay, it's probably going to be over there, I would imagine. Hopefully people don't mind me just carrying a gigantic, wrapped, northwest. Okay. Interesting. Okay, is it now east? Northeast. Okay, is it here? Is it here? Northwest. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Is it outside, maybe? I doubt it. Correct door to the walls should be southeast. I'm standing southeast. It's one of these. I just don't know where. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm kind of having a stupid moment. Everyone's allotted to have stupid moments. I will be back once I figure out where exactly I'm supposed to be, putting this dead body. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to be 100% honest because, again, I don't lie during my playthroughs. There was, first off, an issue. My cart got glitched through the wall, and it was not really specifically clear where the area was that I was supposed to be at. So I ended up reloading this original save, and I'm going to try this one more time. This is a mod, quest from a mod, though. This is not from the Roleplay Realisms mod, though. This is from Detailed City Walls mod. It's one of the 3 quests that come with this mod. It's this type of a quest. It's a quest for the Thieves Guild, and then there's like a commoner quest that you can pick up from, like, I'm assuming a traveler, or not a traveler, or someone from the tavern. So this is the area that he was at last. So I'm going to go try over here first. And I'm going to try this all over again. I'm going to see if it works. If it does, great, I'll be back. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to fail the quest. But I'm going to give this one more shot. So I will be back in a minute. Okay. I found the right place finally. This place seems like a good one to drop Winona's Kingford's body along with the second letter you were carrying. You drop the corpse and place the letter in Winona's Kingford's hand. Okay, am I perfect? And assuming I get just get out of here. So I'm just gonna leave. And I'm gonna go, I'm assuming, hand in this quest. I'm hoping I didn't have to be there. I did make a save right before I entered the door, in case I need to reload. But this was, again, modded quests for mods can be a little finicky sometimes. I'm not saying that was a bad error on the mod's quest part. It might have just been my own idiocy. The deed is done, then Vessa. Do not believe that Theodaster Whitcroft will be out. Do not believe that Theodaster Whitcroft will be out against us with a vengeance. Thanks to you, we'll have him leashed like a good dog. Please take your well-earned pay. Thank you. And me marked that, write down that quest is done. And we have no more for the time being. So I will see you in a little bit. How's my affiliations looking though? 35. Okay. Let's go on ahead and head over to the Knights Guild over this way. See if any new quests have popped up from there. And if there are, we're going to do them. If not, we did lose the quest that, where that we talked to that tavern keeper. They said, hey, aren't you the person that, got shipwrecked? So we lost that quest, so oh well. I doubt it had, like, anything super meaningful, but we can... oh well. For meritorious service and unswerving loyalty to the ideals of the Knights of the Dragon, you have been awarded the title of Keeper within our order. As a symbol of your fellow knights' estimation, we have elected to present you with a new piece of armor. Additionally, by right of your new title, you may expect and demand free lodging in every inn, not only in Daggerfall, but all over the bay. Congratulations, Keeper Vassett. So that means every single solitary place? Let me look up, because I've actually not looked up what the ranks give me, so let me quickly look this up. Keeper, so that's rank 4. Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like looks like free charge or free stay at any inn. The next rank that I get an actual benefit from is at rank 6, and I won't get charged for traveling by ship, and at rank 9 I receive a free house in one of that order's regions. Alright, cool. So let's pull up the Knights Order quests and do some. Last one we did was more trouble with orcs, so we've got still more trouble with orcs and killing a giant, so let's do still more trouble with orcs. They call me, we know you who you are, Andy. You're everyone's, so far, you're everyone's favorite quest giver. I have a quest for you if you are feeling up to it. A powerful orc band has been raiding caravans in Daggerfall. Someone needs to slay the orc warlord that leads them. The orcs are using Hursley Guard as a base of operations. Kill as many of them as you want, but be sure to cut Mary. Well, it's Mary X's throat, but we're gonna call him or her Mary. Oh, he. Okay, we're gonna call him Mary. He's their warlord. If I hear from you within 13 days, your honor will be untarnished. Great. Let's go pick up a piece of armor. Ooh. I don't think I can wear a dwarven anyway, but maybe I can. Okay. So the only thing that I don't have right now is hands. So let's get some hands and put them on. Great. And go on ahead and get out of here, which we're going to, I'm just going to search up guard, I'm going to be honest. Guard. Hursley's Guard. There we go. Travel. Take a day. Great. I'm really looking forward to I would like to, by the end of the series, be fully decked out in Daedric, which means I gotta get a Daedric helm, I've gotta get a Daedric left pauldron, gloves, and boots. But other than that, we'll see if I can get fully decked out. Some warriors are standing by. Okay, hold every... This is another mod, I forget what mod it is, but this is another mod I have that basically... I'm pretty sure this is probably from a mod, I would imagine, because there's a bunch of things when I loaded in or created the character for the first time that I turned on. So I think that's what this is from. So you guys might not be having to deal with this if you don't have that mod installed. Okay, I will take each of you accordingly. And, you know, this is what I mean by I'm getting a lot of liches and I'm getting a lot of these things. And these aren't too bad. The only time it is bad is if I'm going to heal because I'm, you know, not too desperately hurt. I could probably survive, but, you know, why take the chance? If all of these were barbarians, then I might be troubled because barbarians, even one barbarian takes a while. I mean, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to me. It takes a while. Take all of you. all of you. You're never going to have like super awesome armor on that I can grab because you just never have. The orcs, at least. Well, I mean, there's mithril. I can't wear mithril, I believe, but there is mithril, so I do take back a little bit what I said. And then we can drop off all this stuff. And 2,700 gold. Get on you, Fortune. And go on ahead and travel in. Here's the thing. I think it's probably just going to be a dungeon crawl. If there's anything interesting, I'm going to include it. But if not, I will be back in a little while. I think this is probably it. I think this is probably the guy. So I'm going to just go up here and kill you, and then you. Oh, there's a lot of people here, and this is a barbarian, so I gotta be careful, because barbarians are tanky. Hey, no, excuse me, I would like the Orc Warlord, if you don't mind. I would like him to be my thumbnail, possibly. Thank you. Hey, you. Yeah, I know there's enemies nearby. Okay, here. You. Let's get you in good light. Come over here. Perfect. Come on. Do one where you're swinging at me. Perfect, thank you. Mary's dead. Wonderful. Well, I mean, obviously not for Mary. I'm sure Mary would not, you know, would much rather be alive. But, you know, oh well. Teleport. Perfect, man. These, like I've been saying, man, the Archaeologist Guild is a god send. Head grab one more, and then we want to head out. Come on, Fortune. Going back to all. Every time, man, I always disconnect from my cart. I want you two to be together. You're like Abbott and Costello, or Beavis and Butthead, or Ren and Stimpy. You know, you're supposed to be together. Tom and Jerry. You never see one without the other. Okay, I will be back once we are at the Dark Brotherhood. No, I apologize. Nope, I apologize. I will be back once we are at the Knights Guild. Alright, let's hand this in. An Orc Menace has been stricken from Daggerfall. All hail Vassip. Let's mark that as complete. Go ahead and do another one. Killing a giant. I've gotten word for a giant raiding farms and devouring cattle. My name, 1,000 apologies, Vassip. We know who you are, Andy. Giant has made it in at, Sasheris. Go and kill him. You might find other giants. Kill him, them if you must. Be sure to get the one with the bear claw branded on his arm. I can wait 15 days. So this is going to be just another generic dungeon crawl, I imagine, with a, call this sash and then come up. So, you know, I'm going to, again, like it's going to be a generic dungeon crawl with me killing a giant, and you guys have seen that before, so I'm going to make a cut, and I will be back, and if anything happens, I'll include it, but if not, I will see you back in a little while. A bear claw brand is clearly visible on the upper arm of the giant. This must be the one Andy spoke of. Okay, I am actually getting somewhat decent now with these kind of layouts for dungeons, because this is a room we've seen multiple times, and either time it's either been this direction, that direction is where the quest goal is, or it's here through this room and then right in this room, and that's also where this one was. So I'm kind of getting, you know, once I kind of know, I know generally if I see a room like, oh, this is a room that's going to have it's a possibility of being where I need recall, teleport. Well, first off, let's actually, if you don't mind, I'm a little bit over-encumbered, not over-encumbered, but, you know, weighing more than I want to. Drop this stuff off. I do, my cart's getting actually kind of full, so I need to be aware of that. I can only hold 750 pounds on my cart. Travel to Aldingwall. Come in. I will be back once we are at the Knights Guild. Actually, this is what I'm going to say instead. I'm going to talk as we go to the Knights Guild, because I actually want to talk about one thing, which is this is going to be the last quest we have available for the Knights Guild until we rank back up, which is going to take like 30 days. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm going to go and turn this quest in. I'm then going to go off camera, and I'm going to sell and clean out my cart and all that stuff. And then it is Sun's Dusk. What? So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to go and do that. I'm going to sell a bunch of my stuff, and then we're going to go over to the Mages Guild over in Gothway Garden, and then on the 20th of Sun's Dusk, which where the current month we're currently in is Sun's Dusk, so in 9 days, we're going to go and do the, I see that is the time you can do the Daedra quest for Mehrunes Dagon's quest. So let's go on ahead and do that. That'll be interesting for the first time. I want to thank my friend who is watching, who told me about, like, hey, you do know that there's the Daedric Prince quests line, otherwise I would never have done it. Now you're a true giant killer Vesp, and to think I got to shake your hand. Wonderful. And no more, correct? Correct. Smart. Killing a giant, though, as our completed quest. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So like I said, I'm going to go off camera and sell, and I will be back once we are at the Mages Guild in Gothway Garden. Alright, we're here at the Mages Guild. It is now the 20th of Sun's Dusk, which I believe means I can now go and try and do this summoning thing. So let me save over Daedric Start, because actually I was testing a couple things that... Alright, the Elders have decided that your incompetence... Oh, yeah. I need to remember about that. Okay, Daedric Summoning. Today is Freedos, the 2nd of Sun's Dusk, the day of summoning for Mehrunes Dagon. Do you, Vasip, wish to risk your life and very soul by summoning Mehrunes Dagon into our mundane world? Yes. Vasip, the cost for me to attempt a summoning of Mehrunes Dagon is 163,000 gold. You do not have enough gold. Ooh. Okay, interesting. I got to go to a bank. But also, this means these are going to be expensive to do. I'm going to make a stop off at the bank because I'm going to pay for it. But at some point, I'm going to have to make a decision, because I do fully intend to do these Daedric quests, but it might be kind of alongside the thing that I did a number of episodes, like I think 2 episodes ago, where I console commanded in to start the quest. I might console command in gold to do these quests, because I mean, I would sit here and grind gold, but I'm not gonna do. I don't want to do that, and B, I don't think, so we'll take deposit 10,000 gold, and now we're gonna take out a letter of credit. No, sorry, I apologize. We're gonna withdraw a letter of credit for 165,000 gold, and then go do this. But anyway, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Is it cheating? Yes. Is it kind of scummy? A little bit, but like I said, I'm intent on doing the quests in this game, and if that means I have to do it, I'll do it. But for the, if I have the ability to pay, I'm going to pay, at least for this first time. But once we get to a point where we're doing all of them, I'm not going to have, 150,000 gold roughly each time to summon all Daedric princes. So this is probably what I'm going to do. But let's go ahead and summon him for the time being. 160. Super expensive, man. Okay. Daedra summoning. Yes, I would. So, you want power? Yes, many covet power. Yes, but so few know why. Want you, the Mehrunes Razor is very special. The Mehrunes Razor, very nice. Yes, yes. Just do one thing, and you have it. Child have, I need the needs to be punished. Yes. Child have I that needs to be punished. Okay, yes. You will do this for Lovely? Lovely, the Mehrunes Razor, yes. Oh, I think I typed, so yes. Mortal creature, brave, good, good. Now, go to Tower Ashley. Kill Frost Daedra, there. I think it's safe, ha. We slaughter frost flesh type and everywhere. You kill. It is it and go hooded woman. Her, Evelnai Harsley in Galliford. Good, good, good. The Mehrunes Razor for you. Kill Frost Daedra and see the Evelna Harsley. 428 Mundal Knights. Go now. Gossip. Dagon awaits. Okay. That's a little unique. Did we Need to go to Ashley. So we're gonna just search tower, Ashley. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna feel too scummy if I decide to just constant command in the gold needed for this. But yeah. Hail friend, welcome to tower. The keep is currently under. Okay, so I can pass through easily. Let's go on ahead and go in. And not rest. Recall, anchor, now rest. We'll call this Dagon start. And we can begin. I think this is probably just going to be a regular dungeon crawl. I was not wanting to obviously fall into the pit of, you know, doom and despair, but I did. If this is what can I pick it? No. If this is what the Daedra quests are like, I'm not going to feel guilty constant commanding in gold, and I'm going to be honest, if it's just these typical dungeon delvers as well, I'm not super thrilled about it. This is kind of generic. Maybe we just got unlucky. But this is just generic, you know, go kill a frost Daedra and, you know, I'll give you something. So hopefully maybe some of the others, maybe like, you know, maybe some of like Molag balls or Mafalas or Sheogoraths will be a little bit more fun and interesting. But as of right now, it's just maybe I got a hold of a bad one, but oh well. Oh, no, here's the boss Daedra. Did I need it? Is that the one I needed or no? No. Is it a specific one? Maybe it is. I would imagine a text pop up. So here's what I'm going to do. You guys have seen all these types of things before. If something interesting happens, I'll include it. But I will be back in a bit. Okay, we found him. Dagon's prey returns to oblivion. Great. The loot pile as well. And then where are we going? We're going after that. At the Lucky Wolf and Gallowford. Okay, we're going to Gallowford. Well, let's right, let's get out of here. No, I don't wish to stay. You guys are good people. Gallowford. Travel, yep. And then what place is it? The Lucky Wolf. How many oh, there's 4 taverns. Okay. Hopefully it'll be this first one, but knowing my luck, it'll be the absolutely last one we always check. That is kind of a tradition for me. Nope, Feather and the Goat. Okay, here's the thing. I will be back once we found the tavern. All right, we're here at the Lucky Wolf. Hello. You're Vassif, yes? Evelina Persley here. I understand you successfully corrected one of Mehrunes Dagon's straying children. Excellent. Well, here is Mehrune's razor. You were promised. Enjoy it. I don't think we'll meet again. Goodbye. Awesome. Take it. We're not going to ever use it, but we'll take it nonetheless. You were also right in front of this gentleman, by the way. You're like right in each other's body space. Alright, so I'm going to travel back to Gothway Garden, and that is going to be the end of today's episode. We did like 5 quests, so that's a nice amount. Let's mark Mehrunes Dagon's Daedra quest, though, done. And I'll let everyone know ahead of time the book we're reading for today is the first scroll of Baan. So for those that want to stick around and listen to it, you can, but for those that don't, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the Elder-Scrolls-A-Thon Daggerfall. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on when new videos come to the channel. Another great way to stay up to date is to follow me on Twitter at @TheSSHGaming. I tweet when videos go live. I won't fill your Twitter timeline with general nonsense. I don't like social media that much. And with rate limits and all that. I might retweet other general gaming news, but otherwise you're going to be fine. So that's another great way. If you guys go down and hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps a channel grow and get recognition, the algorithm and everything. So yeah, thank you guys that don't want to stick around for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye. For those that do want to stick around and listen to the book, I will be back once we have found it. Alright. Let me mark it as read. Wonderful. The first scroll of Baan. How long is it? Ooh, okay, it's lengthy. Okay. Get ready, get strapped in. What follows is a translation of the first fragment from a series of vellum scrolls found in the 3 alabaster jars sealed in a cave. The discoverer was a nomad wanderer somewhere on the shores of Lake Vred, in the province of Elsewhere. I can neither vouch for nor deny its authenticity or veracity, only that the scrolls, as such, do exist. Read and judge for yourself. Baan the legend, thief, warlock, shadow master, ruthless assassin, undying avenger, dark god, robber baron, mastermind of nefarious plots. All these things and more are the legendary Baan. He who is called the bandit god, but what is the truth? Baan, the man, is a much more simple and complex being. I pin this tale as I slowly die of old age, and a mortifying arrow wound. I cannot decide if the truth will add to it or subtract from the legend that is Baan, nor if the original Baan would want the truth to be known. Therefore I will leave this tale hidden when I am done and gone, and let fate, which was ever Bandar's true master and motivator, decide. I was a child of 12 seasons when I first met Bandar, orphan of a slavered raid during one of the many inter-provincial border wars, living by my quick wits, nimble fingers, and the grace of Lady Luck in the back alleys and byways of my birth city. I had just liberated a loaf of bread and a few small apples from a local street vendor in the bazaar on the edge of the city near the tumbled outer wall, and had withdrawn down an ill-lit alley to feast on my bounty, when I was beset by an older band of my ilk, the older and lazier variety, which were wont to engage in easy and less dangerous art of stealing from the stealers. There were 5 of the bully boys who had decided they were more deserving of my booty than I, and they were beating me half to death with staves in between bites and laughter at the time. Lying on the ground, curled into as tight a ball as I could manage, trying to protect my head and groin, I heard a quiet voice ask if they were not more suitable to go down to the wharf and take food from your brother rats, or would you care to try to take your tricks on game a bit more your size and number? Since my companions had become otherwise engaged with the newcomer and had for the nonce ceased thumping, kicking, and cuffing at me, I looked up to see a dark shadow of boots, cloak, and chainmail hood leaning against the wall at the end of the alleyway. The others, being what they were, took this as a challenge to their manhood, and easy prey to their superior numbers with a promise of coin of the realm as he added reward, else the first part would have been overlooked. The leader of my band of playmates suggested that the stranger take a leap off the mentioned wharf unless he wished to join me there when they were done with their evening meal. Having drawn chuckles and courage from his underlings, he then proceeded forward with a staff at high port. I'm not quite sure exactly what followed, but within a short span of time, lead bully was lying in the dirt with a thrown dagger in his chest. Number 2 bully had lost 3 teeth to a boot. I still carry them in a leather pouch as keepsake. And number 3 bully was brought short by his own staff applied forcefully in between his toes, the 2 big ones. Bully 4 and 5 thought better of the entertainment and departed rapidly for parts unknown. Bandar picked me up, dusted me off, and dragged me round to a near tavern, where we shared a meal and a mug. I never attempted to thank him for saving my life. How can I ever repay this favor, I asked. His reply was short, to the point, and has driven my actions in life ever since. The proper way to repay a favor is not to pass it on instead. Things have not progressed well along the lines of health, wealth, and welfare for me until the point in my life came upon a sudden change that night. I later learned, along with many other things, that Bandar had decided to take a direct and immediate interest in me because my situation reminded him very much of the bad start his own life had taken and the odds he had faced to survive it. On that night he took me under his wing as a kind of apprentice. He saw to it that I learned from weaponcraft and stealth, that I learned to read and write. He took me along when he traveled for the next year. I served as messenger, valet, pack mule, lookout, cook, many things. I saw other towns, cities, races, provinces, and broadened my view and knowledge of the world far beyond belief. He taught me both morals and cold-hearted ruthlessness, and when and how to apply each as an ethic of the situation required. At the end of the year, he gave me a good dagger and a decent horse with 3 teeth, and leave, nay, command, to make my own way in the world from that day forward, but to remember all I had been given, and to attempt to pass such a gift to another, when and where I should find need and opportunity, that I have done several times, as I assume he has done also, and as I hope my various charges have after me, and they theirs. Thus has the legendary Baan been seen time and again in various lands of our world, at numerous and at the same times in days of need. Thus also is the description so very hard to obtain and track, for in truth there have been and continue to be many Baandars in the world. The most valuable lesson he ever taught me was that for evil to triumph required not so much that many bad men to do wrong, as for one good man to fail to do what was right. We only hope that our combined and concatenated effort have produced enough single men and women that will not fail to do the right thing, regardless of current local morals, laws, religions, creeds, or lore of coin of the realm. The legend grows still of the dark avenging blade on the wings of the night that make no sound, the patron saint of the lone wolf, the 1,000 eyes and ears, the 100 arms, disrespectful of time or distance, undying master of disguise, man of 1,000 faces, shapes and sizes, gentle, rough-edged, gay, stern, all the mystery of the man unknown and undying, not a single man nor god at all, but a string of seeds sown upon the land and left to grow into a forest. How to reconcile this truth with the tales of cruelty and the gangs of Baandars and bandits? Some are jealous thieves who take the name only for the cloak of mystery and hope of hiding in its shadows. Others are tales twisted to reverse by those justly served by Baandars, unfettered by technicalities of law and custom. Some are backsliders drawn of the true path by temptation and returning to their old ways. Many are the things that any one Baandar cannot answer, for as others did the deeds in the same name. Some are tales of fishwives made up to scare the child into doing what is wanted. Some are left as part of the mystery that is both cloak and shield of the hidden purposes. A case where the fear of the tale serves to save the need of arms and or actions. But by and large, the true Baandar is a string of beings taught to act upon what they believe in, and stand to take the yoke of needed action upon their own shoulders. Don't fight if you can avoid blood or war, but if you must make war, do so with all your heart and might. Leave it at threats if threats be enough, but never make threats if you are unwilling to carry the conclusion if required. Use all the arts at hand, but ever keep the true purpose in mind. Stand tall, but never forget how to bend your knee to help another. Note, the rest of the scrolls are tales and tellings of various parts of the legend, some as passed from bard to bard, some as the true tales underlying the ballads. These fragments are still to be translated and debated. This fragment, however, contains the kernel of the revelation and the truth source of the questions surrounding the Baandar's legend. What say you, reader? For myself, I do not know, but God or unrelated string of linked souls is laid out here. I do know that Baandar is a force in our land and lives, and one that gives hope to many that need it, and pause to many I despise. Arcan, scribe of Daggerfall in the year 2nd Era 24. And that is the first scroll of Baandar. So those that stick around and listen, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.